401k is getting hit, I think, because of inflation. What can I do to insulate my portfolio? Okay, so I mentioned a little bit about the inflation before and how it hammered things in 2022, and we're still seeing some effects of it here. And we'll see when the Fed essentially, hopefully, stops raising interest rates, hopefully in the maybe second quarter or something of that nature. So some of the things to do is what the retirement group did last year prior to this inflation, spike, is focusing on maybe being shorter on the yield curve, focus on treasury inflation protected securities, focus on commodities, on the diversification side within stocks, making sure you're more value focused, focus on companies that have cash on hand, are not borrowing money, so kind of shy away from some of the growth companies. Now, a lot of this has kind of already come through the pipeline in 2022, so you may not want to necessarily do that quite as much, but it's still a focus. We still believe that value companies are going to be more protected going forward, and they have that cash on hand to weather the storms. Those are the companies that pay dividends. Now, unfortunately, your 401k, you may not have as much flexibility to do this, so that's why it's important to give us a call. We can review what's available in your 401k and how to allocate that appropriately. And then also talk to you if you're retired, or maybe if you're over 59 and a half, or maybe if your company gives you partial withdrawals, the ability to actually roll over to an IRA. So you have a lot more choices in that ability to diversify, not just in the stock selection and bond selection, but also if you want to add protection measures and things like that, we can dig into those options for you. But again, on a one-on-one basis, depending upon what your flexibility and options are.